Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy Tactics video. Sorry I didn't upload yesterday. We had the power company out working on our street doing stuff, so I didn't want them interrupting any recording, so I ended up not doing any recording. So today I'm recording late at night, so for Friday, because I won't be able to do anything this weekend with some TwitchCon stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to get everything taken care of though. But quickly gonna look through this, make sure I have everything I need. Yeah, I think we have everything we want, so we'll be good to go here. And we're gonna try to get through all 4 fights, but we may not. We may only get through first 2 or 3, but we should be able to pretty handily get through this. There's 1 or 2 things during going through these floors is I want to test, because I think earlier, I don't remember if I had the right thing. There's an item on one of these tiles here. I want to see if move find item is native to chemist, if they actually changed that. I don't think it is though.
My turn has come.
Put all of our non-gun users there. Oop, not you. Remove unit. And then we're going to start working through on these fights, manipulating brave of people, manipulating some faith for people as well, because I want my chemists or PF prints to have low faith, because I want them to start working for when we eventually get move find item stuff. I want their faith to go up. I want Synthil's faith to go up some. Don't really care too much about Ramza and Agrius faith, but I would like to get their brave. Well, Ramza's brave is fine, but Agrius brave, probably get that up closer, a little closer to 80. Scoodle's brave, get that up to about 80. And then also Synthil's brave, get that up a little further as well for the Shia Hidori. Now this map has a bunch of chemists, and their thing is they all have guns. This is the mithril mines, so all of the items you can find here in the move find item stuff is going to be stuff of mithril variety. So mithril helm, mithril sword, mithril gun, mithril helm, everything you can think of mithril exists. That will be in here. So what we're going to do is, this fight is honestly not that bad. You see these chemists that start here, we can just kind of block them in, and Ramza has protect, so I'm not really that worried for him. So we really are going to be wanting, we can keep this guy, and not so much this guy, but we can keep that guy and this guy from doing anything. We can just move Agrius here, and then those 2 are stuck. So then we can just kind of go after this guy with Synthil, and with Shira Hidori, we will be, for the most part, okay against them. I'm okay using Kotetsu here, even though the slow is nice. Oh, he has auto potion, did not. Oh, regular potions, that's fine. But if we look here at him now, 140, we'll kill him with Kotetsu next time anyway. I didn't give you Holy Sword because I wasn't paying attention, so that's actually kind of annoying, but she's still going to hit really hard, so I'm not that worried about what I need to do for taking care of them. Now, if anyone dies, we do run into trouble. Like Agrius can get hit by 3 or 2 chemists here. Oh, you're going to cast Blizzard? Hey, all the better, man. You're not shooting with a gun? I will take it. Yeah, so you see there, he found a mithril bow there. That's the rare one. That's perfectly fine. And then we're going to get shot here. Yeah, they're going to get a second one as well from that other chemist next to Beowulf, but you can see this guy here. He's just not able to move. He's going to cast fire. I don't really care that much. My white mage should be more than healthy enough for this. And we're just going to be in positions. Oh, you're actually going to rush him? I'm surprised you wouldn't move and try to shoot my PF prints, but we're going to be moving into positions where we can avoid getting shot by many of these people. So we're going to work on getting faith up for some people first, which I'm going to get faith for yourself. See, here's a 54% chance. Not great. It's not that bad. And alright, we got it. So that's now +1 permanent faith there. And we're going to move, I want to move into a spot where this guy can't shoot me. Which I think is going to have to be probably here where that other dude was. I really would be where Beowulf is. Oh no, we can go right into this corner here. So this corner will be safe. And now Scoodles we can work, and we're going to go for this guy, work on him with Beowulf. This all should be fine. When she gets a turn, she'll just kill this guy, and then it should be able to move to a safe spot afterwards. So we will move here. I think this will also protect us from this gentleman here. Even if he gets here, he can't actually shoot me. So I think the only person he'll be able to hit is probably Beowulf after moving. Because we are out of range of throwing an item at PF Footprints, but we should be good right now. This did 40. I'm probably going to expect the fire to do something similar, maybe a little more, but not enough that I'm going to be afraid for my, yeah, 20. It did less, actually. Oh, he has 45 faith, no wonder.
It's up to me.
Alright, so you're just going to be sitting here, like, we're not going to be going anywhere.
You found strength.
My mistake, obviously, for, yeah, so I don't want to move. So yeah, we're just gonna attack and wait, because I don't want to let these chemists out. The worst thing I could do is let them get out of these cages and then have more options of shooting me. He's gonna take 142 from Katetsu, so we can just kill him. And I'm not really, I guess I could look at that. I didn't go and look at that. Next we get a turn, we can quickly thumb through all of these chemists. I don't think any of them have any like large amount of item that I'm worried about getting for crystallizing, so
I can do this.
Can just leave it as is. Yeah, I think he's going to shoot Beowulf. Yep. And Beowulf has mana shield, so if this hits hit his physical HP, it has brave chance to hit his MP, which is not a big deal on this fight. That's about one attack for the gun, but the smaller stuff, like it can prevent some damage. But he doesn't have mana font, so he's not going to be able to continue that. So we're going to work on getting rid of. I have really bad compatibility against you, so I guess I'm going to haste you, and then we're going to move you all the way over here. This map is really annoying with the camera, but we can shoot you. 3. That guy's stuck, but he might be able to shoot PF Footprints here, so we're going to heal you just in case. And then just wait, we'll get our turn a little sooner. And there's a reason as well. I'm working on the bravery and faith here, but one of these upcoming fights, there will be a monster that I want to invite to the party. So it is something to keep on. Yeah, so we're going to get shot here anyway. Moved you into a somewhat bad position, but that's okay. The other chemist can't move. Oh, I forgot to look at... Yeah, let me look at these real fast. He has elixir. That's kind of nice. What did this guy have? He has auto potion. Not really that worried. Most of these I'm not actually too worried about. Yeah, nothing crazy here. He's remedy, which I don't have yet, but most of these I'm not really worried about. Yeah, so elixir would be really the only one that I would care about, but it's fine. I don't have anything, so we're just going to attack. Yeah, a little unfortunate to not have Agrius with can we with a holy sword, because that would have made it a little bit faster. You get a turn. What does your turn look like? With haste, you probably go. No, you do not go before him. Oh, we can shoot with PF Prince though. And then probably Yaido, this guy. Yeah, we'll Kotetsu. We could assure it probably would kill, but try to be somewhat safe, make sure the damage is there. Alright, do I hit anybody here? Not there. Alright, sweet. Alright, and now, yeah, pretty much clean through the fight now. We do have to be somewhat careful. These guys may have Phoenix, well, they didn't all have Phoenix down, so we're just going to be 109. I think I can hit from the side, though. I cannot hit from the side. Alright, well, we're hitting from the front, then.
I'm overmatched.
There still is a chance, too, with Ice Brand. I didn't mention this. You have a chance of proccing Blizzara, or Ice 2, basically. Yeah, Sheer Hidori, 1 in 4 chance to get hit. Very nice that we didn't. Like I said, Sheer Hidori, one of the only things that's really good against guns.
Death or glory.
Are you going to heal yourself? Yeah. But Ice Brand has a chance when on hit to cast Blizzara, just like Coral Sword earlier in the game. Had a chance to cast Thundara. This guy is going to die. I'm not that worried about that. So I want to get PF Philprints more turns, because as the enemies dwindle, I want to have more bravery and stuff adjusted on my characters if I can. So we're going to try our best to kind of get more here. I'm going to try for another Preach here, get you another 1 permanent faith. We missed. That's okay. We're not going to get all of them, and we're not going to go all the way to, like, you know, getting up to 90 faith. I think 80 faith on the few casters I have are more than enough. What's my holy look like? Do I go for everybody? Probably. Yeah, 258. Goodbye. But there's an achievement actually to get 5 killing blows with... Alright, you don't have 5 killing blows with holy, so I do want to work towards the achievements as well, even though it's not obviously necessary for the game. So well, we succeeded. Wait, alright, so two permanent faith here. I know we're getting off the nice number, but that's okay. I'm alright. Moving on now that we're getting towards the late game. I would prefer to have the important stuff, so he's out of range there. I should be able... Yeah, I can shoot him from here, though. It is interesting. Like I said, I don't use it that much, but counter is based on what you get attacked by. So when you're having chemist gun versus gun, or a mediator gun, or whatever, if I had counter and I get shot by this chemist, I could then counter him and shoot him back. So it is an option for you, but we're just gonna wait with you. You've got more than enough. And then we're going to go with, we're going to give Agrius a little bit of Brave here. We'll work on lowering PF Philprince's Brave later. Yeah, well, we got 2 out of 4. I don't think we're going to get another round. Or we might, but it's unlikely, because I think we're just going for the kill here. Not really going to wait around on many of these fights, except for the one where I want to recruit a monster, so it's unlikely to have, yeah, 10 turns. You know, this guy's dead here. So even Agrius, even without Holy Sword, the setup she has, boosting ice damage with the Ice Brand, still very strong. Does a lot of physical damage. Obviously, this fight's not very hard. All chemists can be difficult if, like I said, if you let them out of the cubbies. You run into problems where you now have 5 chemists that shoot all of your people at the same time. We're going to go to the party because we need to fix. Alright, so you have Ninja unlocked now. So we're almost there. What do you need for this? Dragoon? Honestly, I'm going to make you a Dragoon because I think I want him to have Shira Hidori. We're going to switch this for Sortilege because we want you to just be super tanky. Everything else here is fine. What are we looking at for white magic here? You could get regenerate, but I don't think I'm taking you off Shira Hodori basically for the rest of the game. We'll pick up Asuna just for getting rid of any status element, and then we'll probably work towards Kiraja and re-raise. You can stay on Orator, or actually, do I want you on an Orator anymore? I don't think I do. Yeah, the rest of these are kind of... It's nice that you have earplugs, but I think we're going to switch you into a time mage. You don't have access to a gun here, but we don't really need one. We'll actually have the healing staff. It's pretty rare to use this, but we don't need PF footprints to really hit anyone. So they're just going to be, you know, a bit tanky here with the white robe. We're going to give them the featherweave cloak, and they have reflexes, so they're just really hard to hit. And they're just going to be casting haste on themselves and then speechcraft to try to just adjust brave and faith for most of these. You can stay on the gun here, that's fine. I don't think there's anything to really learn at the moment. No, we'll keep everything for now. We do, well, let me get, oh, I didn't need Treasure Hunter for you. I have it on PF Footprints, I don't know why I got that, that's my bad. But we'll just keep working on this stuff. These are long term, I do want all of these. Chemist does fall off eventually in terms of raw healing, but in utility it's still just really good. Consistent healing from, you know, a support character. So I'm still going to get it maxed out. And then, not Beowulf, Agrius. What are you working on for you? So unlock that. I think getting Shira Hodori for her as well is going to be the play, because her accessory slot is almost certainly going to be a movement item, or even if she has enough movement, will be a bracer for +3 PA just to really make her holy swords hit harder. So I need to get to Dragoon, and then I need to go back to Monk. So I just need to make sure I equip Holy Sword, so I don't forget. And I think everything else here is fine still. And we're gonna save. And I forget which battle has the character I'm looking for. I think it's the second one here. But it very well could be the third one. I remember exactly what the fourth battle is, so I'm not too worried about that one. But the character we're looking for here is... I think it's this one. It might be the next one, actually. That's fine either way.
Of course.
Our formation here is not too big a deal.
As you wish.
No turning back.
We're looking for... Oh, well, there's two characters here, actually. Okay, so we are going to invite some of these people. I'm actually going to open it up, my screenshot here that I have.
We can win this.
Thief moves first because he is really fast. You're Steel Harding? Not Steel Helm? What helm does she have? A twist headband, right? Headband? That's fine. Could be worse. I'm okay with that. I have my poaching thing here, or bestiary rather, for tactics. So behemoths. These ones are good. So we have a behemoth and a behemoth king. So level 1 and 2 here. The behemoth king can be turned into a perfume commonly. It has the second best bow, Artemis bow, as its rare poach. And then the level 3 one gives us the wizard's rod, which is we already have as a common, but its rare poach is a stone shooter. That's a gun. Now that gun is a little more interesting in what it can do, where it you start the fight stoned, and then when you become unstoned, you can now, you know, have the rest of the fight, you know, fighting and doing all that, which is fine. And the fact that they both got to move before any of my characters, that's a little annoying. So this guy here, I will probably try to see what our persuasion chance on is. I would probably like to get them. At least one of these behemoths I would like to get. This is the level 1. He's the regular one. And then this is the level 2 one. So either one I would like to get. You probably have a gun. Oh, and you have a glacial gun. I'm not in my thief setup. Okay, I normally don't do this. We're actually gonna go get our thief setup. I want that weapon. I didn't realize it was already here.
Was there something?
It was entirely just on me.
Let's try this.
So you can have green bray. I didn't realize it was this early in that we could get it. So we want that weapon, and there's a reason for that. So that's a magical gun. We're actually going to have a lot to do on this fight that I have to worry about. Everybody else I think is still fine. Yeah, I did not realize that this is where we were already. Should have planned ahead for that. I didn't think the magical gun was until later. There is one later in the game, which is where I was planning on getting it, but we'll pick it up here. Oh, I have to do this fight again? Oops. That... Well, we're doing it again. Sorry. This should be really fast, though. That was just a huge mistake on my part. I thought I could restart that one. I didn't realize it'd take me all the way back to the beginning. Well, we're going to speed through this one. You get to watch me absolutely own everyone here.
As you wish.
And we're going to go a lot faster. We're not going to do any of the extra stuff. We're just going to be... we're just going to be killing these guys as fast as possible and moving on. Well, that's we're going to be fast forwarding in this one since we've already done this fight, even though I don't normally like to fast forward.
You can do it.
We're going to do it because, yeah. I should have not gone... I didn't mean to go all the way back out to, like... Oh, seriously? What? Why did it not... Did I load something, or is it... Did it change everything from... Okay, well, I don't have that EXP from what we did earlier. Alright, well, whatever. We're just gonna... I just did... I don't know what I'm doing here, and that's really bad of me. I thought I was further up to hit them there. I'm just very confused at the moment, so, because I screwed up and went back to the thing. Well, we're gonna go quick. Are you dead? No, you're not dead, but you're in pain. We're gonna haste. You can get shot here, so you can get shot kind of everywhere. Move you here.
It's now or never.
Well, I made a huge mistake by what we had to do there, so that's my bad. Okay. I didn't think it would go back that way, so this will be quick, but we'll be through this in a hurry. Yeah, see, so there's Blizzard, and it killed the dude. Alright, so we're already in a better, not a better, but a faster spot. We're gonna just tailwind you. I can't believe I screwed that up, man. Alright, which means you now have to preach yourself again, so... Okay, there's the +4. We'll get 2 of those before we're done here. Can I hit you from here? I can, but you don't do that much. But my white mage goes next.
How's this?
Okay. Oh, I shattered a Katetsu. That's annoying. Yep, you're not gonna hurt me. Fine with this. You also have... Oh yeah, because I switched you into Thief afterwards, but you're not... We're gonna preach yourself again. Alright, so we got our 2 preaches there, so we're good with that. So that's all we got during the fight. I'm not going to get more than that. We're just going to kill everything now.
See that?
Can't believe I screwed that up, man. A little disappointed in myself, but it's okay. Sorry to speed through this fight since we've already done it, but not like on a super time crunch here. I just annoyed at myself that we had to redo the fight for no reason. Alright, we will increase the brave of... I think we're still gonna try Agrius Brave here. I don't want to get shot by that dude though. We missed. Alright, well we missed last time too, so. Auto potion, that's fine.
Forward.
Well, is he gonna run away? No, he's gonna move forward, that's fine. Can you bully this guy? You can, he's just dead. And we're gonna move out of any cast range. Okay, alright, so that dude's dead. I think we're out of range of everybody here.
Right.
I will slow down. Holy's always such a good spell to see.
So here it ends.
He's got a lot of auto potion procs.
It's now.
That's okay. We're just gonna keep shooting him till he dies. What is his brave?
He's up me.
45 and you're getting that many auto potions? Wow. And I think he's hit every single auto potion. That's kind of wild. I mean, it didn't help him in the end. He's still dying, but... Can't believe I screwed up. It means Ramza didn't get his Geomancer level up. We'll have to get it on one of these. I don't know why I didn't realize that's where the Glacier Gun was. It's just, yeah. Alright, well... Alright, so you're in your Thief setup right now. Perfect. You can stay White Mage. I wanted to change to Time Mage.
I'll give it my all.
And give you Speechcraft. And you get White Robe and a Featherweave Cloak. Okay, both of you there. You need to get Holy Sword because, yeah, it was bad.
You require something.
Oh, you actually got enough to be a Dragoon already. Right, so because we wanted to work towards this. We're going to actually just make you a Dragoon. I don't know why I couldn't think of that name. We'll still do this because I do like this the most. I don't think anything else. And you can't wear... oh, you can do this though. You can do Black Robe. This is kind of the same thing where these both boost ice. So it's kind of nice. Helm, I could indeed put a beret on, or a beret on, but I don't. That thief, I don't want him to steal from us. So would prefer, you know, not to. All right, let's try this again. Now that I'm in my thief setup, we're gonna use the backup save, so I don't screw up this time. And then we're still gonna try to invite one of the Dark Behemoths, but this fight's gonna be a little bit more annoying. Now that I remember it somewhat properly. I was thinking I guess the third fight is the one I was thinking of. But that's okay. So we'll put you there. You here. You there. And you there. But we're going to need to get up and stop that chemist quickly. Fast forward just through. Alright. Defeat all enemies. No more fast forward. That thief is still... Oh, right, because now I'm a thief. Alright, so... What can you steal? Helm, accessory, weapon. Somewhat of a problem, but... gore and heave. You have... almost everything. That's kind of annoying. You have Phoenix down, so that is annoying, and you have Black Magic, and then that's that dude. I could almost get up to him, but what we're going to do is we're going to Metal and Tailwind Agrius, and that guy has a Glacier gun. That is the first magical gun that we see in the game. That doesn't mean it's the first one you can currently see. You can obviously... If you just do... Oh man, 31? Jeez. That's annoying that you got the Crystal Helm. I don't have another helm for him. I have a Circlet, I guess, but it's fine. But the first one you normally see in the main campaign is like... 1, 2, 3, 4... You're 5 battles away from that, so... can I kill this guy with Holy, actually? Yes, I can, and this is why Holy is really good. Alright, so we don't have a way to stop this guy. But I think I'm just going to go, we're going to kill this guy. We can always, this is what you can do too if you need to invite this, like this guy to the battle, to your team. We can kill him, and then res him afterwards. Also worth mentioning is that, could get shot by this chemist. But if I move here with Agrius, I don't think he can shoot me. So we're going to Divine Ruination. We do a lot of damage here. Confusion? Nah. Maybe he'll try to heal himself instead, trying to move forward and trying to shoot my priest or white mage. A little annoyed, Beetle, if you lost 120 HP from getting your helm stolen. But... oh well, I don't have extra, so he's going to be kind of stuck there. Alright, yeah, so there you go. This is a magic gun. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she survived. Oof. So when it shoots magic. And it will shoot the level 1... put it here and move you here, because I'll have my chemist throw an item and just wait. It shoots the magic of weapons, so in this case, ice. It's level 1, I think, is like 70% of the time, or 60% of the time. Level 2 is 20 or 30% of the time. And level 3 is like a 10 or 5% chance. Never does level 4, thankfully. But it can hit really hard. As we saw, that gun, Chemist, just did 250 damage. Keep in mind, it is, because it is a magic gun, it works based on faith. So when we look at it here, you know, he has 49 faith. He could hit way harder, but he have a... Why did he hit that hard, actually? He doesn't have anything that would really... add additional magic power, but yeah, he just hits really hard. And I want it, obviously, so we're going to be a little cheeky, like we're going to take care of all these other monsters and stuff. We still want to invite that one monster, but we're going to be moving into a position to get Ramza to steal that gun. And guns have all the same weaknesses that you may expect, in that if we surround him, he cannot move, he cannot shoot. So like the first map, we kind of prevented them from doing anything just because we stopped them from... They have a minimum range. So we're going to Kiyomori. Ramza missed, obviously, because he has the perfume on, but this is a guaranteed protect and shell for both of these two, which I want because, well... We're going to X-Potion again because I want Agrius to make sure that she doesn't die. That thief is going to move, hopefully not far enough to steal anything from me, but he may have Steel Heart that I have to worry about. I actually kind of forgot what he had. He's just running away. I'm actually fine with this. Beowulf, don't die. 56%, you should be okay. Hopefully this behemoth moves back one. He does, perfect. So the reason for that's really good because I know Beowulf, the only person in Beowulf's range is this behemoth. So he's just gonna move forward now and then still block this guy for later. He won't move away until afterwards, which means we can get up here and hopefully, I don't know what our percent will be on you. I don't know what slow will be either. Hopefully we're just going to go for a Mimic Darlavan, which this is Speechcraft instant, and if it works, puts the target to sleep. So now this chemist is just out of the battle now. Well, not out of the battle, but you know what I mean. He's going to be asleep for a while, so we're in a position now where we can steal from him. So his turn actually doesn't even list when his turn will be. We want to get to this dude though, because let me take a look here. You do not have Steel Heart. Alright, great. So, but you do have Steel Accessories, so just kind of got to be careful. So we're going to move, and we're going to be able to hit this dude down here too. 1, 2... Yeah, we're going to go here. Okay.
No mercy.
And like I said, this is the benefit of... No, stop. This is the benefit of Judgment Blade and Hallowed Bolt, in that Agrius has no height tolerance for casting. So they can have infinite height, and we can just hit them from, you know, where we ended up. And so we can be on, like, here, the very different... what is your height tolerance for this? Vertical range 1. So I have to steal from here or here. That's fine. We'll just move here and then tailwind yourself.
Do all I can. It seems I've improved.
And as much as I want you to do something, you're just gonna wait. And I want to start shooting that thief, but he's a little far away. Where's this guy able to move? He cannot hit me no matter what he does, so we're actually going to go here, and I'm going to Ren speed. This should not wake him up. I missed anyway, 63. But why is this guy running away so much? That's actually kind of odd. Where can you move again, Mr. Behemoth? You cannot move there, so I don't think I can. Yeah, entice requires me to be much closer, and you should be okay, actually. I can't even get you there, so alright, well, we're just going to move here and surround this chemist for now. Beowulf, you're dead if you get hit or don't proc Mana Shield. Your 45 Bravery is not doing you any favors here. Mana Shield, there you go, so that did damage to his mana. So he survived, didn't immediately die, so that's kind of nice. And we're just going to wait. One, 2, 3, it's still too far away. Can you reach next to him? No, you cannot. I don't know when you're going to wake up. That's the only thing. Usually it would show you. But it doesn't. Okay, well, as soon as he wakes up, it'll be somewhat of a problem, but we're going to just have Agrius go after this thief here because I don't want him to be around forever. I'll try to get a stop off. We did. Perfect.
I must concentrate.
Oh, he's 40 turns away. He was just off the turn list. Okay, I didn't realize 40 was the max. I thought it went up to 99. We have perfect compatibility with him. Alright, well, we got the weapon on the first try, and we can just kill him and move on. Okay. Sleep, if we did shoot him, would wake him up, so I don't really want to do that. Can I get further up? I don't think anywhere can actually shoot him, so we're just going to move up here and wait. Alright, if I do this, I would wake him up, so we're going to Ashura, and hopefully this will just kill him. It didn't, but I should be fast enough Yep, with my time mage here, and we'll just... Oh, right, we have... I kind of forgot about that. Whoops. 88, 79. Ugh. I think you're going to be the best one. I kind of forgot you have the healing staff on, so you can't actually do damage. Oh, please don't use all my items, Beowulf. I do have plenty of them, but I don't want you using all of those if I can. He's now got to run away, so that behemoth will be able to get out. I'm gonna have to give him a helmet too. It's not actually that big a deal, him being a guest. He can't die permanently in any of these fights. So I'm not too worried if he gets knocked out. Okay. Alright, so after this behemoth moves, we're going to move here. He should move close enough to us now. We're going to tailwind you, and we're going to be trying to entice this behemoth to get into our party. And we'll try to slow him down too if we can. I don't think I can hit from here though. Nope. Move. This should be able to hit from here though. This angle looks fine. Yep, 45. Didn't get it, that's okay. Alright, now you can just Hallowed Bolt, and 2 of these will kill. And I'll just have Agrius wait over here and get her turn a little faster. Alright, so you... What is your height tolerance? 3, so you can move. Can get up to here. Both of you have reflexes though. I should be pretty safe from this guy. 0%. Oh, can I not entice you? Really? I guess I can only poach them naturally. That's actually kind of annoying, but pretty certain I would be able to get them. That's okay. I guess I'd have to look into it. It may be something where I'd have to be higher level than them, but this guy's gonna move. See if we can get the other guy. Probably not. If I can't get that one, I'll have to look into why I can't get that. I don't think it's an issue either way, but I would like them because I would like to get the stuff if I can, but I may not be able to get them. I thought I could breed them, but I may only be able to get them via via like regular poaching, which is a little bit annoying because then you have to go find them and fight them, and there are places later in the game that you have the capability of doing that, where you can meet them pretty regularly. But it is kind of annoying to have to poach them that way versus just because I don't have anyone with poach right now. Like otherwise I could get this Behemoth King, I could get his common poach right now, but I'm not going to go restart this battle again just for that and probably screw up and get have to do the first battle again. That'd be so bad. I mean, man. Yeah, 20%, and he has bad compatibility. Doesn't really do any damage to Scoodles here, so we're good.
No time to waste.
That guy's still just sitting there. It's kind of weird. I don't understand this thief why he did that. But
Newfound strength.
You can count on me.
the other way to get them guaranteed is I didn't equip it, and maybe I should have, and maybe I will for this next fight. Yeah, 0%. So I'm clearly missing something. That's okay. We'll just get you a little more faith here. Is you can have the train supportability, which I may consider giving to PF Philprints for the next fight. Is that when you put these guys in critical, and it should be pretty easy to manage that. Yeah, like we do, not great compatibility here. We'll use an Ashura, just in case if I break it. I kind of don't want to break my better blades at the moment. Train, when you put a monster in critical, they just automatically get enticed and put into your party, or allied, I guess is the better way. And that would be a way to then just make sure you get these monsters guaranteed. I missed twice, but it's okay. We'll keep working on it. He's gonna pick up that treasure chest. Power Garb, not a helmet, that got stolen, but it's okay. Okay, first one dead. I think it would be an interesting way to handle it is if the monsters could just drop these items. So like after the end of the 3 turns, they turn into their treasure chest. Like they could just drop the items they would normally poach, which, I mean, for good or bad, I don't know how worth it that would be, but
I must concentrate.
I will have to make sure that when we go through, you know, some of the later stuff to properly bring people with poach then, or train. And I'm not really using Ramza, like I said. Ramza is very ahead on EXP, a full level and a half ahead of most people. So we're just trying to let the other 3 and 4 really catch up. And yeah, PFL Prince is falling behind, but they're going to get a lot of attempts here. Alright, so another 2 permanent faith here. That's good.
Come on.
I for sure will give them train for the next fight, and just because I don't want to accidentally screw up and not get the monster that I want from the next fight. Because to me, that one, the monster from the next fight is much more important, because one of its monsters can only be achieved from breeding. You cannot get them anywhere else. What are you going for? The 1 and 4. That's a little better than the 18% I think you had on the chemist. But we haven't broken any of the Ashuras, just so we have a weak blade. I will not be killing this guy with the gun currently, and my PFL Prince will get a turn beforehand. See if we can
I must concentrate.
pick up, try entice one more time, but I don't think it's going to do anything with the 0%. I'll have to look into it to see why that is the case. I cannot for the life of me remember why. Oh, no, Beowulf can move and we'll get that kill. Never mind. It's a little annoying, but I shouldn't have shot him, and that's okay. I'll look it up later, after the video, or tomorrow sometime when I have free time. But I definitely ill-prepared to pick up one of those behemoths. I definitely should have been able to grab one. But I think there's one in a later fight here too that we may still be able to get. But if not, well, c'est la vie.
Yes.
So Thief, I'm going to keep you a Thief just out of precaution. I don't want to accidentally not have something I need. I will give Kiraga, and honestly I might make you a Geomancer. I do kind of, this is based off of MA as well, and it is kind of nice. Has a very good equipment draw. I'll probably keep her a white mage through most of what we're doing right now, though. But we'll run, I'm sure, Geomancer for a little bit. That's all still fine. So Orator, do we even have enough for, yeah, so Tame. This is what I was talking about. So I don't have enough for this, which is a little bit annoying. So I might actually put Poach on Ramza. So we will change you back into an Orator so we can get that. Now you have the Glacier Gun, so you will actually do a ton of damage with it. We're still going to do... And you can also Black Robe this to increase its damage and Japamala, but we're going to go defensively here because Phil Prince is probably not going to be attacking that much, but certainly could. And then honestly, we're going to take you off Swift Spell and just put you on defense. JP boost? Only need 120, that's like 4 turns. Yeah, I'll put you on defense boost for safety. Agrius is level 2 Dragoon, so you need to be a monk now.
I shall redouble my efforts.
Whoops.
Yes.
And we're going Ice Brand. And the same setup here. And Power Garb's fine. Barrette is the only helm you can wear as a monk. That's fine. Right, and then we need to give you a helmet. So you can wear one of my spare circlets. Please don't break it. Need the other one of those. I kind of want to give you a cloak, actually. We're going to give you the Elven cloak. Make you just... you're using a wizard's robe. Let's give you a white robe. I have a bunch of those. It's a little bit safer. And Diamond... I'm actually fine with that. I don't need him doing but so much damage. And you can learn stuff, so I want you to learn... let's give you some blind. This will be helpful. And disable. I like both of those. And the rest of that's fine. Just double check I have everything, so you have steel just in case. I know the last fight I don't need to steal anything, but this next fight I'll just make sure. This is fine for you. This is fine for you. Do I want you to still be on a chemist? That's the only thing. Switching you back to a knight or a ninja would probably be worth it. We'll give holy water here. I may as well get high ether as well. Yeah, we'll keep you as a chemist for now. Alright, let's make sure I don't screw this one up either. Commence battle. Alright, this is the one I was remembering. I thought this one was second. So, partially my fault for
ever ready.
Doing the wrong thing here.
Never a doubt.
And had the wrong setup. So, but in this fight, this is the one I was expecting. There's that little dude up there, little pig. That pig is what we want. This is one of 3 fixed locations for this pig to spawn. And we're going to quickly look, make sure. Alright, so you have a mithril gun, perfectly fine. There are some blue dragons here. And you have a mithril gun. Alright, so they don't have a glacier gun. That was just the last one. I had the maps backwards, so it's entirely my fault. We'll be able to take care of these guys pretty easily. But this pig, this is the important thing. He can be bred into a swine and a wild boar. Which, don't let the name fool you. Wild boar is not wild. They cannot be found in any fight. But they make one of the rarest items in the game, or best items in the game for headgear, and it's they common poach into a ribbon, which gives you status immunity to everything. The only downside to a ribbon, if you want to call it a downside, is like the barrette and some of the other headpieces, like the headband that we saw on Celia and Lete, is they only give 20 HP. So you have low HP, but you're immune to every status, which is really good. Now, the pig here, he rare poaches into a headband already, so that's something we'd want to pick up. The level 2 one is a swine. They common poach into a chantage, which is a perfume, which is really, really strong. We'll be able to get one of those anyway in an upcoming battle. We'll steal one, but having the ability to poach one as well is really nice. And then the rare poach is a Nagnarok, which is a sword. And that sword is unique in that it has 1 weapon power. So if you look at Agrius here. This Ice Brand has 13 weapon power. Navarok has 1 weapon power. You might say, well, that's not very strong. However, when you attack an enemy, you have a chance to toad them when you attack them. And it's quite a high chance. I think it's 50%, but I would have to like really look that up to guarantee that. But you can make them a toad, and a toad basically renders most enemies useless. They have only a physical attack, and if they have the spell learned, they can also use Toad to toad other people or untoad themselves. But the fact that Nagnarok can just show up, toad something, and basically render them mostly innocuous as an enemy is really nice. Now these dragons, we do have to be careful. So with their ice breath, is they can hit 2 away, so they can get to these 2 squares. So they could hit me here. So as much as I want Aggers to move up here and kill this guy, I do need to be mindful that they can get to both of those squares. So 1, 2, 3, we can hit him from here. So we just want to be careful with how we proceed, because I don't want to get hit by those ice breaths. We're in snow terrain. Right, she has... That was perfect example of we're in ice terrain. Ice moves are boosted in ice terrain, but they're ice dragons, so they absorb ice. So that was really dumb of me to... so this is what I was talking about earlier in the game, is that Holy Sword takes on the effect of your weapon element. So Icebrand is ice elemental, which means all of Agrius's holy swords do ice damage, which is why they can be boosted by, you know, the Black Robe, the Japa Mala, and all that. Which, you know, for better or worse, and that's good, but it's also bad in that I can't really do damage to those two. You could get shot by 1 chemist, but I think we'll be okay. But this also means that PF Philprints with the Glacier Gun is also not going to do damage to the dragon. So we are... And hopefully he procs Mana Shielder. He didn't. I wanted to show it off. So it's doing 115 damage, but Mana Shield would have absorbed all of that damage. So we are going to be pretty aggressive here in killing these chemists, because we want them dead, even with... Alright, that's Blizzaga, by the way. So, as you see, quite damaging. And I'm going to shoot and wait, because then I will get my turn ahead of that guy. Holy... Agrius, again, doesn't have a way to do damage to this dragon, so we're hoping that the fact that we just did that and waited with our white mage, we will go before the dragon.
Come on.
Which we will, so we'll get the kill on the dragon before he can move. And we're going to Tailwind PF Philprints here, because we want them to get more turns. And the more turns they get, once we eliminate these chemists, and then only have to worry about the dragon afterwards, we will then be able to entice that the pig. So we're gonna move you up here. Can I kill you with just a melee attack? I cannot. So we're going to I think Ashura should kill with the amount of magic I have. Yep. All right. So we're good there.
Right.
Alright, Agrius is going to move up here, and we're going to try to kill this chemist.
No mercy.
Now then.
I have a feeling she has somewhat weak compatibility. Oh, huge! There, here you go. So this is Beowulf. This is how good he is as a spellblade. So you give him 2 really cheap spells, Disable and Blindness. He has perfect compatibility with the chemist there. And was able to just prevent him from getting he just put don't act on him at 100% accuracy, which means now that chemist is out of commission. We're killing this chemist, so he's out of commission. He never procced auto potion, or not enough that it mattered. So now we have to really worry about that blue dragon. I will have to get my white mage over there because I'm pretty certain my white mage is going to be the one that's killing that dragon, because otherwise I don't think I really have that much in way of damage to them, because my other two main damage dealers are Agrias, which she does ice damage, so it would get healed. Yeah, so it was bad. Not bad, but not great. No stop, that's okay. That chemist is kind of dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Kill you with no I cannot, so we're gonna move one further. Actually, what do you, can you move? You can move to here, so we want to not be in range of you still. Alright, so we want to 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this guy can get pretty far. I'll move to here. I still want to be out of range of this guy, but we're going to haste now, and we will get haste on both Footprints and Scoodles here. We should be able to get it on both anyway. I don't think I can shoot over this building. Nope. They have bad compatibility anyway, so we'll just heal. And we want to try to line our turns up so that blue dragon goes, and then we kind of move in behind him to pick up the pig. And if we have to, like, we can kill the blue dragon, we can surround the pig. Beowulf is very far away. He's not really in a position to kill the pig, so I want to keep it that way.
Come on.
And the dragon is kind of doing work, keeping him just from going anywhere. So we're going to use this time, since PF Footprints is not the only one that can adjust Brave. We're going to get some Brave up on some other people here with Ramza. Ramza's still a little head on EXP, but not enough that I am exceedingly worried by it. Alright, well, hopefully I can entice you. I can. 18%, really bad. Dragon, 24%, also really bad, but yeah, we're gonna give it a go. Probably should have seen what, oh, we got it, first try, huge, alright, perfect. So now we just need to kill this dragon, and then we will be done. Now this dragon is still really strong, yep, and you are actually strong enough that I would rather slow you down, question mark, 40. Yeah, 40 no matter what I do. Alright, sweet, we got run speed. So, I just want to be able to get, you don't have anything, so I'm just going to move you over here to be a target. Yeah, so the pig does very little. Reckless charge does basically no damage. And then he didn't get countered at least, so... Beowulf is close enough that he's going to get either Disable or Darkness. He's going to go for Darkness or Blind. We hit. Perfect. So now all of our evasion is doubled against this dragon, which is really good. You actually can't. Well, Wild could not move you into range here. That's alright. Who are we going for? Agrias? Goodbye, Agrias.
Lady Ophelia.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. Like I said, I don't really have anyone to kill this guy. That's a bit annoying. But we will rely on our white mage, because they're the one that's going to get the kill. I'm going to preach yourself. Give yourself a little more faith.
That's more like it.
And we're going to res Agrias, even though Agrias can't do anything for damaging the dragon. Agrias has chakra, so we're going to hopefully heal enough MP to 25. I don't think that's enough, but we'll see here in a second and just wait. Oh, it is enough. So we get Holy, and this doesn't even kill. That's actually wild. So we will Assure first. I want to work on the achievement. So Holy next turn will just kill him. And while we're waiting, give you a little more faith. Nice, we got another one. So we're up like 5 or 6 permanent faith on PF Philprints at the moment. So really, really good. Oh, don't waste a high potion. The fight's over. Beta Wolf, please. That's fine. There's only one more fight anyway. Scoodles, I will have you shoot the dragon. Just to make sure. Yeah, he's definitely dead next turn from Holy.
I must concentrate.
And then we will steal and give Agris another 1 permanent faith or brave here. Turned into a crystal. I'm fine with this. You can chakra. And I'm going to move you out of range from this dragon. Who are you going after? You're going to go after my Oh, seriously? Oh, I should have left Agris up there. It's really annoying. I didn't think he could one-shot my priest. I could have just not done this to begin with. We would have been fine. She goes before him, though. It's fine. Surprised we haven't missed any there. Huge. That's 3 permanent faith just this time. Alright, Phoenix down. Beta Wolf's going to waste another high potion, but we'll buy more afterwards. And we will give Agris another brave. Okay, or you'll take that, that's fine. And then high potion, yep. And we could have just taken that, by the way, and full healed ourselves, and you could have done something else. Possibly useful. We're gonna go 1 more. Actually, we're gonna give you 1 more brave. We get it. Ah, we did. Man, PF Philprints on fire today with their speeches. Haven't missed in this fight yet. Alright, so Holy goes after the dragon, but we are now just going to run really far away. And the dragon will not be able to get us, and he is just going to die. Which means we can now also give, we'll give you another +1. Like I said, it's very possible you don't have to do this to get, yeah, now your Icy Breath does less. You don't have to adjust all this Brave and Faith for things. I'm doing it because I want to, and it makes some of the fights just easier and more consistent throughout, towards the end game. And when we do the post game and optional stuff, it will make it those much more consistent, where we're not running into huge amounts of problems. The pig will still join us. He's not dead, so. And dead dragon. There you go. And look, we got the achievement. That achievement is killing 5 targets with Holy as the finishing blow. Alright, we are... Alright, so we get the pig. We are recruiting you. Absolutely. I don't know when I'll do the poaching for it. I'm probably not going to do it right away. The stuff you get from it is really, really powerful. And it's like endgame type stuff. Let's make you a geomancer. Do I want you to stay white mage? Probably not. I do want you a samurai for this one. It is actually quite a downgrade in MA, so maybe I do Actually, I think the problem is... Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to keep you back on this. And you're faster? Wild that you're faster as a priest than a samurai, but guess not that wild. Alright, so normally I would have red shoes here. In this specific case, I want Germinus boots. I know that, you know, I've been saying red shoes are basically the endgame for this character. Absolutely correct. But this map, just like the Orban Library one, having 4 jump is massive. I actually need to change you around as well. I forgot to re-equip you, so you need Germinus boots as well. I'm fine with, I think, everything else, just it's whatever. Did you learn train? You can. Okay, so we're going to give you tame, or I don't know why I keep saying train. That's what it was in the original, so we're going to give you that, because I don't, there may be a behemoth on this map, I don't fully remember. But otherwise, your other stuff here is fine. Scoodles, gun is probably okay. I think the problem we're going to you is, yeah, the two of you are just, you don't have the 4 jump. So, you do though. Do you even need to be a geomancer though? Nope, you are done. Oh, you're a monk right now anyway. And you're pretty close, so yeah, we'll have you a monk for this one as well. Everyone's speed 8 or 7 is perfectly fine. Your damage looks fine. I don't think there's any ice dragons on this map. And then we go back, not forward, and then you have... Alright, so I want you to have 4 jump as well. Instead of having... you don't have anything else though. And I'm going to... I know this is going to seem really weird, but I don't want you to waste all your mana to an attack. I would like you to be using your spells. So I think we're all set there. So geomancy, you can't use geomancy where you'll be metal, you know, giving people stuff. You're fine. You have 4 move, you have 3 move, but you have a gun. You have 3 move, but you have a gun. You have 4, or they have 3 jump rather, and you have 4 jump. Not that you immediately need it, you can hit things pretty well in this fight. Alright, well, let's save and see if we can take care of this next fight pretty easily. Commence battle on the 4th fight here of this side quest. You'll see here in a moment why the 4 height is important. So if I remember correctly, it's 4 height. And actually, we get 1 less per... Ooh. Where are we coming without? Anyways, yeah, 0 to 4, so you immediately can jump up here and go forward. And what we need to get to is over here. Oh, that's concerning. I guess we're going to be doing without Scoodles. You have 4, I want you forward, and then my 3s need to be back here. You have 4, right? Yeah. But you have... No. You have 5, you have 7. Yeah, 6. Because you don't have boots on that and go to move up to 6 move. And this is where Beowulf starts, and he has 4, so he'll be able to move forward as well. You're the only one that can't. In reality, if there's not a behemoth on this map, I should be bringing Scoodles, but... oh well, we'll make it work. Our white mage will have to do a lot of work to keep people alive if something goes wrong, but we should be okay. Yeah, no, there's no behemoth here.
What good to you, this stone? Surrender it. Your life, it may get by.
Reese! At last I found you. As I live and breathe, I will let no harm befall you.
Alright, and the objective is to protect this dragon. They should be okay, but I've had times where they just get kind of owned by compatibility, and then, yeah, this is huge. A near perfect disable. If I missed the 2%, well, if Beta Wolf missed the 2%, I didn't miss it, I didn't cast it, I'd be a little sad, but yeah, race is pretty good. Are they just gonna kill? Of course they are. You disabled the person that you then just one-shot. Alright, so we can take a look at the map here. We can kind of see. So these are the level 3 Aryamans. And we poached a bunch of them earlier. They're not too bad. These are Ochus, these are level 1, or level 2 Marlboros, or Malboros. And then there's this guy, which we fought him within the Ivalice fight. So he has Unholy, which is like our holy spell, which hits really hard. He has 11 MA, so it's going to do a decent amount of damage. Giga Flare, this is pretty good AoE instant cast. And if you look at the terrain here, all of this is flat, so it's very easy for him to get in here and then immediately cast that, and it'll hit a bunch of people. We can immediately move all the way up here, though. Thankfully, all of these guys have melee attacks, except for these two Aryaman dudes, or Plague, whatever they are. So we're just going to cast this one here, hope for a slow proc. Didn't get any, but we got them really low HP. So I cannot hit you. Well, yes I can. 1, 2, 3. But then you're in the way there. And Rams I cannot. You're 91, 91. I can... Oh, they're all the same. Never mind. Oh, you guys go after him anyway. My bad. He will run away. This guy will do some amount. This obviously doesn't matter.
Newfound strength.
Okay. He's almost certainly going to cast Unholy. Yeah, so it's going to do quite a bit. Oh, Giga Flare. Alright. Thankfully he didn't cast Unholy then, because that would have done way more damage. This is the first time we see Giga Flare. That just does AoE damage instantly, and yeah, like on the Ivalice fight, you can get hit by 3 or 4 of them, and it's like really annoying. Please don't doom me. I got hit. Unfortunate. Doom is... There's like Doom in any other Final Fantasy. I have 3 turns. When it gets to 0, I die.
Come on.
We'll be done in 3 turns. I don't really care that much, but is something to be mindful of. We're going to... You're not going to be able to... Well, you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're a range, if anybody. Okay. Well, you might be able to help later. We're going to Tailwind Agrius. And our priority as we get over there is to just keep Reese alive. Under no circumstance can we let her die. Or we'll be redoing this map. And yeah. You can haste yourself. And as you see now, Footprints has 100% haste chance on themselves. And that's because we've been raising their faith. And now that they're over 74 faith, they have 100% hit chance regardless of, you know, anything else. Reese is fine. No counter.
Onward.
The most dangerous mob here is this dude, but I can't reach him at the moment, so we're going to just move forward here. And how much damage do we just got? 231. Alright, so that dude is dead. I think if I remember these Ochus, they are weak to ice. I know goblins are weak to ice. I forget if they are or not, so... no, this would go after everybody, so I'm not gonna do that. Actually, hold on. Quick goes after you. 93? We'll take that chance.
Now then.
And this is kind of can show you some of the power of Quick. You're gonna kill that. Alright, yep, perfect. Hopefully you hit that. 89 is not 100. Yep, we missed. That will not kill. What we're going to do is we're going to do a ton of damage here. We're going to heal Reese with Racine. Hopefully get the quick. And then immediately jump down and do a whole bunch of damage to the two down there.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, 144. Massive. Even though this shortens Synthil's Doom timer very quickly, we'll be on 1 turn, so the very next turn Synthil gets, they'll be dead. I don't expect to get another turn. I expect them all to die. Alright, we're going to do our Heaven's Cloud, because I can't pronounce that name at all. No slow. We haven't seen a slow proc from that yet, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, Karma. Oh, yeah, that's something. Can we get out of that? I don't think we can. I think we're getting hit by that. It cannot crit, I'm pretty sure. So, Race will be okay, but I probably shouldn't have done that much damage to him. I didn't think about that. I'll kill you.
I must keep at it.
That's perfectly fine. And then Agrius. Oh, we get a... Oh, wait, Quick didn't? Lower your timer? Interesting. 1 HP off. We'd have to proc a high level 1. Agrius goes next. I'm pretty certain they will be able to kill. We'll try for a reach. We got it. +1 faith. Alright, I'll take it.
Right.
And we're not waiting around for any of these corpses. We are just directly killing this guy and getting out of here. Yep. Alright. Side quest over. It was very nice, very smooth, outside of having to redo that fight. I can't believe I made that mistake. That's just, that's me being foolish and I guess not understanding what the...
My thanks, Ramza. I could not have saved Reese without you.
Not understanding what I guess I was clicking, so...
Then we have found the dragon you sought.
A companion more dear to me than life itself. Mere words can be no fitting thanks. You have sought this stone, yes?
But how...
Let us just say, I have my own debts to settle. As have you.
Who are you?
No enemy of yours. This I swear on Reese's life. If you permit it, I would lend my sword and shield to your cause. What say you?
Yes, Beowulf is an actually good character.
One cannot have too many comrades. I would be glad to count you among mine. Come, let us quit these darkened halls.
I
Yes.
will be of use to you.
And then you also get Reese, the Holy Dragon. Another character. Not quite as good as Beowulf, but good enough. And then now we need to go back to Gaug. We're going to save, and then we'll kind of review the 2 units. We'll go to Gaug, and then we will continue the side quest as far as we can go, but we'll stop before we go to Deguera Pass. Alright, so Beowulf. Okay, this is huge. So this is what I'm talking about. Late game character we get, and he keeps all the stuff he did. That's amazing. So he has all these classes on. Like, this is something you can work with. You know, he has move +3. He has magic defense boost. He has, well, counter tackle right now, but he has things you can use, and you can kind of now see, hey, well, I can build him up pretty easily as, you know, something else. He has stuff learned from Summoner. So baseline, he has a good amount of stuff that you can use to immediately slot into your team and work around. So he's a really good character, as I mentioned, all these things. The Spellblade is like an amped up Mystic. It has more options than Mystic. It has some options that Mystic doesn't have, and it can do everything at range. And everything is instant. So 4 range, immediately cast, generally pretty good, complete, success rate. We saw when he cast Disable, he had 198% hit chance. Now those were on good compatibility targets, but we can get his Faith up even at like 75. And then all of a sudden he's going to be hitting most of these all the time, except against really just bosses. I'm probably not going to use them in the main team still. I think I like the 5 units I have. I like the generics and showing off how powerful they can be. But there will be a time later in the game where I will want to level up all of the other units that I haven't been using. So Mustadio, Rafa, Merrick, Beowulf, Reese. Reese at the moment, you can see here, is a Holy Dragon. Comes with the 3 breath types, and they have innate counter as well. I'm pretty sure they do, if I remember correctly. Maybe they don't, but dragons normally do. So, but the side quest will continue, and yeah. So, but I would like to obviously build this team up as like a backup team to show other things. So when we get to the post-game content, and we're doing the, I won't say harder, but the deep dungeon of the game, or some, rare fights in the game, I can kind of use other units and show them off instead of just using my main team that I normally have. So let's go to Gaug, see what's going on now that we have this new Zodiac Stone. If I remember, it's the Capricorn Stone. And see what we get now.
Will the stone truly bring the sphere to life?
You saw as much, did you not? I know not the how of it, but I'm confident it'll work.
You were right. It stirs. Is that all? It must no longer be operational. Hey!
Reinitialization complete. Verifying actuator status. All systems normal. What is your command, Master?
Of all the things, I did not expect this character to have that voice.
By the gods, the machine speaks!
Awaiting your command, Master.
Give it a command, Ramza. Me? Must I? Mayhap you could... What are you talking about? Your stone brought the thing to life. You're its master. Very well. Dance! Oh, for the love of the gods. What would you have it do? It's dancing. I wonder how powerful this thing is.
I am very strong.
You are strong, yes.
Well, then... dispose of Mustadio. What? Oh no! Phoenix Down! Where is the Phoenix Down?
Oh, man. And here's another new party member, Construct 8, or Worker 8.
Service commenced.
I'm never going to get used to that voice. It's not the voice I envisioned in my head when I was younger. So we can take a look, and oh, see, we already got a swine. So this is the level 2 one. So, yeah, so we'll get a level 3 one pretty quickly. But anyway, Worker 8. So Worker 8, as you can see here, can't enter water, but it has ignore weather, ignore terrain, and counter innately. And then we see here, there's no other abilities in these 4 things. So destroy, which this is a 1 horizontal, 2 vertical range. It's a melee hit that does a ton of damage. Compress is... Well, this is kind of the same thing. I forget. They do different amounts of damage. I forget their calculations offhand. Oh yeah, so this one does small recoil damage. This one does moderate recoil damage. This one does large recoil damage. But Dispose is a ranged one. This is 8 tiles away, unlimited height tolerance. So you can shoot if you are within... This is gun range. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it goes through basically any amount of terrain. Like, goes around obstacles. It's really, really good. But the downside, and then this one here is large melee hit, but large recoil, but has no vertical tolerance. So the vertical range is 0, whereas these two are 2. So you can kind of hit people that are, 1 tile or 2 tile up. This one can be anywhere. This one, you literally have to be on equal ground. But Worker 8... Dispose is really good, does a lot of damage. He doesn't take too much recoil, but the thing you have to worry with him is, as you can see, he's got 15 physical attack power in the top there, 1 magic attack, but he has 0 evasion, and he only has 3 move, 3 jump, and 7 speed. You can't change any of that, so like none of that matters. He does come with defense boost, so it's nice against physical stuff, but he can't be changed. He's basically a monster. And I don't think he gains anything from the...
Right.
In here, when we look at Squire, so the Beastmaster, I'm pretty sure he doesn't gain anything from this either. He doesn't have any special thing that doesn't show. So it is kind of not unfortunate, but
Feels good.
could be unfortunate in that, like, he can be really good, he can be strong. I'm definitely not saying he isn't strong, but he runs into the issue of he's kind of just like a monster. So unless you're building around that and able to heal him well, he is not going to last that great. And keep in mind, he has 0 faith. So unless you faith manipulate him, which actually I don't think you can even preach him to gain faith, the only way to heal him is items or the Murasame, which ignores faith and zodiac compatibility stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna switch some stuff around. I do think I will go Geomancer for this fight on you. You don't have access to it yet, but Geomancer has some of the best equipment draw in the game, in my opinion. They can wear nearly everything. I think they can wear everything except heavy armor. So all robes, all shields, all swords. And we don't have it yet. But the final sword in the game is called a Rune Blade. And it gives plus magic attack, which is, really strong when you're not really going to be attacking. And then both Geomancy and Yaido use MA for their attack. So right now we're at 13 MA. If this Platinum Sword was a Rune Sword, we'd have 15 magic attack right now. With magic boost on Geomancy or Sword skill. So really, really strong offensively. Obviously White Mage is not the defensive, but the more support oriented. So your offense is limited to the Samurai Swords. But then obviously Geomancer is a little more flexible in what it can do with stuff at long range than White Mage for offense. So we're going to run Geomancer for a little bit. Piffle Prince, I think we're fine on Orator. I don't think we need you anymore at the moment. Hopefully I don't forget the next time we're on a fight with a behemoth where I can get them. I know were the ones I was planning on getting. I didn't remember the Colliery had them from this the side quest here, so partially my fault. I could have easily made it where we had gotten them, but it's not the end of the world. We're gonna go with summon this time around. I'm pretty sure I want to stick to summon for this fight. And yeah, you don't have many of the really high-end ones. I would probably like to get you some, but we're still working on Time Mage here to get some of these other things. I would like to get Meteor, show that off, and then I think I'm just not really going to worry about Teleport. until the post game. I don't think we're going to get enough unless I just leave them on time mage for the rest of the game to really get all of this, or the next round of errands, throwing them on time mage for basically all of them to get it. So I'm going to focus more on the spells, and then we're going to move around probably to black mage, since we have flare and summoner, you know, pick up some of the higher end summons to kind of show those off as well. For this next fight, there are a lot of enemies that do kind of, I don't want to say bad things, they're knights and dragoons, and then there's an archer and a black mage, I think, so chemist is probably still good. And now we can switch you around so you can get the glacial gun. And I'm gonna switch you onto the green beret, just because I want you to be slightly faster. Oh, and I need to check something here. So you have it. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, and so can Agris. Okay. Not for the next fight. For the fight after, we have something that we absolutely have to have for our fight from that class. So we're going to go back up to Lazalia here and do a little bit of shopping. We need to pick up new helmets since we got them destroyed. Actually, I need to unequip you, because you are equipped with stuff. And like I said, I'll be working on them later, so at the moment I don't need them to be equipped with anything. Okay, we're going to go through and sell all these mithril items that I don't need. Because, yeah. I think one thing I really liked about the mithrils was in some of the modded versions of Tactics, I did like what they did with some of the weapons. Basically, every weapon had something that helped them. And the mithril equipment was no exception. Mithril equipment is low-level gear. It's not, in my opinion, very strong. Well, we got a mithril helm, but I guess that's one of the move find items. Not very strong. It's very early game. But some of the modded stuff played gave them, because mithril is generally more magic-based, gave them +1 magic attack if you had it equipped. Which is really nice in that, you know, you could have a full mithril set, like I said, for, I needed to buy stuff. For like a geomancer, they can wear all of the mithril, or most of the mithril equipment, you know, mithril sword, mithril shield. You can equip heavy armor on them. They get a mithril helm, mithril chest piece early on. That's +4 MA early into the game, like before end of chapter 1. I don't remember what I'm looking at. Oh, a helmet, right. So, well, we can only get circlets, so I guess I don't need another one then. Crystal helmet would be nice, but that's what got broken, so I'll give you this, and I'll give you who has that equipped? Oh, you do. We can just buy another one. Yeah, we've got plenty of money now. You don't have it though. You would have it.
Catch your eye.
One more black robe.
Preparations?
Okay, alright, and yeah, so this is what will be set up for the next fight. I don't think I'll need to change anything. But yeah, right now we're getting to the point where it's nice that, you know, I'll have Samurai unlocked for Ramza here in a moment. We have Ninja, we can easily get reflexes pretty soon. We get Shira Hadori. So we'll have the higher end reaction abilities now for all of the characters. And you will want, or you have reflexes already. You have reflexes already. I would like to get Shira Hadori though, just as a backup. There are some instances where it would be better, and then you obviously want it. So you'll probably be Samurai for a few fights. couple fights coming up from now. You know, we're gonna have some really fun fights against some characters that should be enjoyable. So, do you have this actually? Oh, you don't, but we're getting this on before I forget. You have defense boost? No, you need defense boost though, but when we get to that fight, we'll deal with that then. But yeah, can I finish Squire for you? I cannot. Wow. Close though. I will go through and probably just click all of those to close out a bunch of these. Don't worry though, Ramza. We'll get him back here eventually. He does need to learn this ability. Can't learn it until a very specific fight though. So, but once we do get it, we'll finish out his Squire. His Gallant Knight or Squire class has pretty decent. It doesn't show me, does it? Oh, job summary. There you go. Yeah, so his usable equipment, he can use a lot more now. So he can use knight swords and armors, whereas as a squire before he could not. He could only use clothing, and he couldn't use knight swords. So pretty big upgrade, because that allows him to use like defender and a couple other knight swords that we'll be seeing in chapter 4 very soon. So. But yeah, we're all set for next time, but we're good for this evening. Like I said, sorry I didn't record yesterday. There was doing some stuff on the power on my street, and I didn't want to start recording, and then my power go out, and right in the middle of the video, and that would have been really, really annoying. So we recorded late this evening on Thursday, and this will be out Friday. I won't have anything this weekend, almost certainly. I've got to do stuff for TwitchCon all 3 days, so if you're going there, enjoy that, or if you're watching from home, enjoy that there too, and I will see you all on, should be Monday, but yeah, have a great day, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you then.